Okay, so we're looking at the final piece of the LPH, the London Psychiatric Hospital, that stood since 1875, I think they said it was. We're looking at the final piece that's been torn down, except, well, there's small buildings in the back that they decided to leave standing for the time being. Very small buildings, including the chapel, supposedly, that hasn't been torn down yet. But that's the final piece of the old LPH that's standing. They've torn it to crap, with no trespassing signs everywhere. Tearing down a monument for no rational reason doesn't make perfect sense. But I'm gonna have a look around and see what we can see. From this side. Yeah. Kind of funny because the construction workers have talk, you know, say the stupidest things imaginable to me. It's a freaking nightmare listening to the construction workers. I've been on construction sites many times. The guy I was talking to was a very arrogant person who probably, in my opinion, the way he was talking, it was just cold and calculating and violent. You know? I'm trying to show respect to a monument, and I have to listen to some idiot talk about it when he doesn't care at all about the monument and the structure and the historical significance of the old LPH. The guy doesn't give a rat's ass about the historical significance of the LPH. He's just talking in circles, talking in riddles. So anyways, that's part of the original building, actually. I believe at one point in time, that was the original structure, actually. That building right there, which has been boarded up for quite a while now. That building right there. But this is one last look at the old LPH before they tear everything down. This will be the last film I do. So yeah, they left that one building, and I suppose you call it the chapel. The Chapel of Love, where many psychiatric ultimate patients got married, actually, so I've been told. I visited some people here when I was very, very young. Yep. But, yeah, we're going to have a look, see where it takes us. Kind of go up this road just a little bit. It's probably been cut off. Just to see. Okay, so that gives us a much better view. A much better view, actually, of the LPH. This is as far as the building actually went, I do believe. When they just cut it off there, that was part of the building too, actually. Isn't that interesting? So, I have a good view from that angle, actually. So, I'm not gonna take the bikey with me, but just so people know, let's get a better view of the structure before they tear the thing to pieces. Now I have my work boots on, or my work shoes on, so it makes it a little bit difficult to get there. But yeah, can I get there by that route? I think I can if I go around. So why don't we just see, instead of walking that distance, should I walk a little farther? Let's see. Try walking backwards in steel-toed shoes. Oh, I just stepped in mud. Oh, that was good. So we're going to try to walk backwards with a view of the last part of the structure that's being torn down. How close can we get? Oh, look. Shoes are a bit untied, but still. So if I'd gone there, it still would have stopped me. But, you know what? What difference does it make? They're gonna tear this last part down soon. What difference does it make? Doesn't make any difference if I have a little look around. You know? These people don't know right from wrong to begin with. I've been on many construction sites. I've been mountain climbing. I've been basically touring all across Canada, parts of the United States. I know what I'm doing. But these people, I question whether these people have even morals to know what they're doing. But anyways, okay, so here's a closer look at the old LPH, the last part of it. All right. So, looking at it from that angle, I suppose I could have done it that way, but what difference does it make? Let's just see. A little bit dangerous, but still, let's just do it. Bloody idiot. Okay. Bastard's got my shirt, so that got my goat a little bit. And it did it again. Bloody asshole. Well, see, that might have been a little dangerous, but I know what I'm doing. See? Alright, so old Chapel of Love. Oh look, the sticks got me. Isn't that nice? So we did our daring stunt today. Okay. Now go down here. Now have a look here. Get close. As close as we can to the structure. Just to see. See, that's part of it right there. So I think we've come as close as we're getting. Now, we'll just go this way. So that's the last part of the structure. It's too bad they're tearing it down. Okay. There was a pickup truck there watching me, so Oh well. Too bad. I was gonna have a look, but the pickup truck noticed me, so I was gonna go right in there. But when the pickup truck noticed me, I decided to call it a day. Yeah. Yeah, I would have gone in there, but the guy in the pickup truck, the security guard in the pickup truck noticed me, so whatever. I'm gonna film, just putting this on a film and sending it to YouTube, that's all. Hey guy, how are you, man? I'm just filming. I'm gonna film this and send it to YouTube just to give it a memory, you know, because it's a valid memory, right? So that's what I'm doing.
I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm cool.
Yeah, all I'm doing.
I was going to ask you if I could just keep you from not going past the fence line.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
Because it's good somebody documents all of this.
Oh yeah.
Because it was once quite the place.
It was a lovely building, and I'm amazed that they didn't try to
do something with them.
Yeah,
and
you
the
know,
new ideas, I know.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense that they would not at least keep part of that structure,
right?
Because it was an amazing building.
And that's what the whole idea is, preservation, right?
Yeah.
But there's nothing wrong with the buildings.
Yeah, exactly. I was amazed. I'll tell you one thing that amazes me is the fact that I've pedaled to St. Thomas many times. I am awestruck at how well security keeps the St. Thomas Psychiatric Hospital. And I am absolutely flabbergasted at what London, Ontario and its inhabitants did to the LPH, because they both closed at the same time.
That's right.
Yeah, so in all truth, I can't even begin to fathom how that building stood for, 1875, I think they started structure, and it was completed in 1880.
Yeah.
The St. Thomas Psychiatric
Well,
Hospital.
go ahead.
St. Thomas was 1930 they completed structure.
Yeah.
So that is a way more valid building.
And it was much more functional.
And it was much more functional too.
So why they did that is beyond.
Yeah.
And,
same here.
Yeah, and
So
it's a shame because you're going to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah.
It's just going to get inundated with neighborhoods and apartment buildings, and it's going to take away the people. This is a beautiful part of London that people still love to walk.
Yeah, exactly. So
why can't we leave these buildings so people can enjoy down the road, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're taking everything of our age group
Yeah.
and getting rid of it.
Yeah.
Because every bar I've ever been to in this city, I've lived here 60 years, and every bar and every place I've ever gone to is gone.
Yeah, you know what? It's part of London's memories. You know, it's part of London's culture. You know, why they would not record the functions of the Ride Out Tavern.
Right.
Why they would not record the functions of the Mug House. You know, places like
all,
that.
We're got to be the same age, yeah, because all those places.
But you know what? You're as young as you feel, man, because I just did a 263-kilometer bike ride to Wallaceburg the other day.
Wow. I hate driving to Wallaceburg, let alone driving.
You're as young as you feel, man. I still bench press 360. I still back squat 420. If you stick with it, you can stick with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just in your mind. That's all it is, my friend. It's just in your mind.
Absolutely.
You know? So, but it's a pity that they didn't at least try to save part of that building, because it has so many memories.
Oh, yeah.
And from 1880?
Yeah.
And they didn't try to save part of the building from 1880? 1880, folks. Do you know how crazy that is? London, and it took 3 years. I watched it. It took 3 years for London's inhabitants to destroy the LPH when it closed down. I watched it closely. Why they did not have security
No.
in the premises.
Until the rec center burnt down.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's when it...
And that's when they brought in security. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
It is.
In a city this size.
Yeah.
But anyways, so that's what I wanted to show my YouTube viewers. I had to do that in honor of the old LPH, which they've completely annihilated. As you folks can see, this gentleman agrees with me. And we're closing it at that, folks. I hope you enjoyed the YouTube video.